How's it going, guys? Long time no see. Just wanted to make a quick video talking about my 2023 Chevy Colorado for all of you Colorado owners out there who are interested in putting 35s on your Chevy Colorado Trail Boss. Now, I've made previous videos talking about the 35s on the truck and the suspension setup I had at the time. And in that previous video, I recommended one of the best things that you would want to do is get a full suspension system in your truck in order to make the 35s perform like they should. Now, today I'm going to kind of walk over what I've done to the truck and show you what to do in order to fit 35s on your Colorado and make it perform really well, even better than stock. What you're going to want is a full coilover on your truck, and you are going to want to have a coilover with a threaded body so you can adjust the ride height or the preload on the spring that's installed on the vehicle. Additionally, I have a Icon Vehicle Dynamics upper control arm installed. I decided to make this quick video because I was doing some maintenance on it, greasing all the fittings. But you definitely want a better upper control arm because the stock upper control arm is not going to allow for this much droop, but if you put the aftermarket upper control arm, it is going to recorrect the geometry of your steering and your suspension and allow for factory alignments. Now, that is extremely important. Another couple of things that I have installed is the level up 1-inch diff drop. That is going to drop the diff so you have a good steering angle. Now, right now, obviously it's at full droop, so it's a little bit at a more extreme angle, but when it's riding on the street, it's perfectly fine. I also have the level up tie rod stiffeners and the peak suspension sway bar drop kit. I also have the newly released extended and stiffened sway bar end links installed, and these have quick release pins, so you can go ahead and quick release the sway bar end links so you can hit the trail without a sway bar and get the full performance out of your suspension setup. It'll allow for more articulation and you'll have a way better ride off-road. This is the way to go if you're looking at running 35s on your Trail Boss. I have previously ran for about a year and a half, almost 2 years, the stock strut with the 1-inch top hat and the preload spacer inside the stock strut. Now, that rode not well. It rode worse than stock, and believe me when I tell you, this iBach Pro Truck kit completely transforms the truck. I couldn't believe how well the truck rode after we put these in. Completely 110% worth the money. It makes the 35s go to an entirely new level. Now, you may have to do some cutting to eliminate some rubbing on your vehicle. I've chopped out just about this much of the fender and removed a little bit of the plastic on the front body and chopped this as well. Now for the rear, that's a little bit of a different story. I have the iBach shock in the rear. I also have the Colorado Canyon Enthusiast 1-inch drop kit for the shackle, and I also have the Add-A-Leaf installed in the rear. And that completely transformed the rear of the vehicle and made it really good to run these 35s. I've had almost no issues. Now, one thing that you 100% will get if you run 35s and you wheel the truck hard is your rear tires will bite the inside of your fender. Now you can see I've had to cut some of this metal out because what happens is stock, the fender comes like this, and what happens is the tread of your wheel will bite this area and fold it back, and there's a piece of metal right here that will actually dig into your tire, and it will not be a fun time if if that happens on the trail, because you'll just be going down the trail and this piece of metal is just biting into your tire the whole time. I know that's a common problem for Trail Boss owners. I have done some self-clearancing and fixed this issue already, but just be aware that you may run into this issue. If you don't wheel it at all, you won't run into that issue. But if you want your performance to be exceptional, ride really well on the street, this is the way to go. Now, I've done some other things to the truck. Obviously, I made the video with the smart cap. I now have a new tent, the 23's Armadillo X2, and a 270-degree awning mounted on the back of the truck. I appreciate you guys for watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Please leave a like, subscribe. I know I've been inactive, but me and my fiance are going on a 1-week trip at the end of April. We're going back to North Carolina, and I hope to film that as well. If you guys have any other questions about the suspension setup, please let me know. Thanks for watching.